Hi, I'm Anna of All Trades, and today I'm going to show you a very quick and very easy DIY nightstand.
I get my hands dirty, they show me no mercy, so I just keep working.
Isaac, my awesome new full-time employee slash apprentice, and his wife just moved here, and they have basically no furniture, so we are going to outfit their apartment and basically get him started in the furniture building process as we go. First things first, we need to come up with a way to most efficiently use our material. Okay, so Isaac got all the stuff cut down to size. If you're just making one nightstand, then you can do it all out of one piece of plywood. If you're making two nightstands, then it basically uses 1.5 pieces of plywood. Yeah, you like that? Okay, cool. Well then, perfect. We'll cut the rest of the boards down to that, and that'll be glorious.
Put a little hole right there for cords.
So we're going to cut a dado here and a dado into the two legs so that when we put this all together, it's going to be nice and snug. Before we get too excited though, we want to make a test cut, not only to make sure that the width of our dado is correct, but also just to make sure that, you know, this fits and that the orientation of everything is correct before we go ahead and cut a whole bunch of things. So what we want to do is, for the bottom piece of the nightstands, we want the top of the dado to be exactly 3 inches up from the bottom of the piece. So we're going to set our square for that. Okay, so once it's there, I'm going to set my depth stop. So what we have now is a nice tight fitting joint that can be put together with hand pressure. We are going to strengthen it with a domino. You could use dowels if you don't have a domino. You could also use pocket holes underneath. You don't even necessarily need to do that, because with a nice tight fitting joint like this, you're probably going to be more than fine regardless. But now that we know that our dado is the proper width, we know that this is the proper distance, we're ready for full production mode, so we can just grab all the pieces, make all the cuts really, really quickly. We've got the front part of the nightstand fully assembled with the dados all cut and everything like that, and we're at this point going to add dominoes. As I said before, this is not something that is necessary structurally speaking, but it is going to add a level of rigidity that will just make me happy in the long run. So I have set up a fence here. We've got everything all squared up and just how it's going to be for forever, and I'm going to use the domino to cut the mortises for there. Then we'll tap some dominoes in, we'll glue it all up, and this whole bottom portion will be ready to go. We're going to do a very similar operation to attach these front frames to the back panel, and at that point, if you wanted to just put on a plywood top and paint the whole thing, you'd be pretty much done with the project. We, however, want to incorporate a live edge slab so that we will have this painted, and that live edge slab will be the real kind of stunner of the piece. So let's put this together. slab cut down to rough size. We just need to flatten it out a little bit and get it ready to attach to the top of the nightstands. We'll grab a scrub plane and start taking down the high spots. Once we have the body of the nightstands all painted up and the tops all planed up, we can add a little bit of finish, which is going to reveal this absolutely incredible grain. One of the last details I should have done before painting would be to create the hole for cord minders. To keep all of this from blowing out the back and damaging the paint too much, I have a very sharp Forstner bit, and I've also clamped a backer board onto the back so that when this pops through, it's not going to really break out the wood back there. We made these angle iron brackets which have a slotted hole in the front so that when we go to attach the slab, the screw that is attaching the slab to the bracket will be able to slide and accommodate for seasonal wood movement. It will be securely attached in the back, but as the wood expands and contracts with the seasonal weather changes, it will be able to freely move. Cool. All right, so now I'm going to pre-drill the back. You get there? We're just gonna clamp this on because it will save us from blowing out the back as we are pre-drilling here for the countersunk holes. And this doesn't even really matter because it's a back detail, but we'll take this top shelf now. We'll fit it in. Ooh, I like that fit. Solid work, dude. I'm impressed. Turn this back around here. Rawr!
Hi, I'm Ann of all trades. So with how excited Ashley was to get her nightstands and to really pull everything together and how much we have going on in the workshop, we got them all loaded up in the truck, brought them home today, and realized Ann didn't take an outro video. So here we are, they're all set up in the bedroom. Ashley's put her decorative touch on them and she's got a lot of really pretty things organized. It's really my style. This was a really fun and exciting first furniture project. I've never done anything that's this precise before. Everything else has been really rough. So it's been really fun to put something together that's so delicate and so precise in all ways. It was a lot of fun working with Ann as we went through this and learned all the steps that it takes to get to this point right here. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video and for supporting Ann's channel in that way. We hope you leave this video feeling challenged, inspired, and excited to make things with your own hands as well. Cheers.